You've probably heard that masturbation is a normal act, but have you ever wondered if it's really harmless? Could you be controlled by your own desires? The truth is, masturbation isn't just a habit. It's a trap that turns you into a slave to yourself. Have you ever thought that you could break free from it? So, how can you escape this cycle and regain control? The answer isn't far away. It's actually found in the teachings of Stoic philosophy. Welcome to Wisdom Daily. Today we'll explore how Stoicism can help you overcome masturbation addiction, regain control, and live a more meaningful life. In this video, you'll discover the impact of this behavior on your body and mind, and learn Stoic principles to achieve true self-mastery. Let's dive in and start transforming your life. But before diving deeper, I want to share with you a real-life story of someone who struggled, just like many of us, but eventually found freedom through Stoicism. Maybe you'll find yourself reflected in his journey. Personal story. Practicing. Stoicism to change your life. You might be wondering, can Stoicism really change my habits? Let me share with you a real story. I know someone who struggled with compulsive masturbation, feeling like he couldn't control this habit. Every time he engaged in it, he felt guilty and disappointed with himself, yet still couldn't stop.
He tried to avoid triggers, but he would always fall back into the cycle of temporary satisfaction. One day, he decided to learn more about Stoicism. He began reading works by Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus. He started practicing self-awareness
and recognizing his desires without letting them control his actions. Over time, he noticed a significant change. The urge for instant gratification no longer controlled him. Instead, he began focusing on mastering his emotions and finding deeper fulfillment in life. He realized that, rather than seeking momentary pleasures, he felt happier and more at peace living in alignment with Stoic principles. His story wasn't about a miraculous change, but the result of consistently practicing Stoicism. It shows that, no matter what challenges you face in life, whether it's overcoming masturbation addiction or other struggles, Stoicism can be a powerful tool to help you regain control and live a meaningful life. If he can do it, so can you. Take a moment to ask yourself, am I really in control of this habit, or is it controlling me? While masturbation is widely considered a normal act in today's society, there's something many don't think about. The frequency and long-term effects of it can harm your mental and physical health in ways you might not realize. You might be asking yourself, am I overdoing it? That's a question many people avoid confronting. In today's video, we're going to dive into a topic not often discussed openly, and I apologize for the shocking imagery. But I need to grab your attention to address a major issue affecting not only young people but also adults today: masturbation, and its profound impact on mental and physical health. But what really happens when you engage in this behavior too often? Let's take a deeper look into the hidden dangers and how we can regain control using Stoic philosophy, a powerful approach that can help you take back control of your life. The history of masturbation. Masturbation has long been seen not only as a normal act, but also as a subject of intense debate, with opinions changing over time. When it comes to masturbation, many people may immediately think of shame or guilt. In the past, masturbation was not considered a normal act. In fact, in many ancient cultures and societies, it was viewed as a serious moral offense, with the belief that it harmed both the body and the soul. During the 18th and 19th centuries, some doctors and thinkers claimed that masturbation could lead to severe health issues, ranging from blindness to nervous weakness and infertility. This not only shaped the way people viewed this behavior, but also led to many bizarre and extreme methods of treatment aimed at preventing it, such as using painful measures. However, as time passed and science progressed, the view of masturbation underwent significant change. Modern research has proven that masturbation is a natural and normal behavior, not just in humans, but in many animal species as well. Scientists have found that masturbation can help relieve stress, reduce tension, and even have positive effects on both mental and physical health when practiced in moderation. Although masturbation is now recognized as a natural and common behavior, this does not mean we should ignore its frequency and manner of practice. Could it be that, when done excessively, it could become an unhealthy habit? Let's continue to explore the deeper effects of masturbation and how Stoic philosophy can help us regain control over it. The science of masturbation. When you masturbate, your brain releases a significant amount of dopamine, the hormone responsible for feelings of pleasure, relief, and stress reduction. Dopamine plays a key role in your brain's reward system, providing you with instant gratification and a sense of satisfaction. However, this very stimulation is what can turn masturbation into a potentially addictive habit. As this behavior is repeated, your brain gradually becomes accustomed to this level of dopamine release and starts demanding more in order to feel the same level of satisfaction as the first time. This is why some people may feel unsatisfied with subsequent acts, even when they've reached climax. The brain continually tries to release more dopamine, but also starts reducing the number of dopamine receptors in an attempt to halt the process, leaving you feeling frustrated and unable to experience the same pleasure as before. This doesn't only affect personal satisfaction. It can also lead to more extreme behaviors, such as an addiction to pornography or seeking out unhealthy sexual encounters, as the brain continues to crave a higher level of stimulation to feel satisfied. Despite all this, the question remains: when does masturbation become a problem? That's exactly when we lose control and find ourselves unable to regulate our actions. In such cases, Stoicism, with its focus on self-discipline and emotional regulation, can help us regain control. Let's explore how Stoic philosophy can be a powerful tool for overcoming this challenge and living a healthier life. Stoicism and self-control. Stoicism, developed by philosophers like Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus, teaches us that true strength doesn't lie in controlling the outside world, but in mastering ourselves. For Stoics, what truly matters is not suppressing emotions, but learning how to control them and act in accordance with our higher values. They believed that each individual could achieve inner freedom by not allowing emotions or desires to govern their actions. In Stoicism, masturbation is not viewed as a negative act to be completely repressed, but as an opportunity for self-awareness and self-control. If you're aware of the pleasure it brings and understand that excessive indulgence can cause you to lose control, you can choose to break free from this habit and regain your sense of self-discipline. Epictetus, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, once said, "We cannot control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond." For Stoics, understanding and managing our desires, whether sexual or otherwise, is the first step towards inner freedom. It's not about avoiding all pleasures, but learning to live harmoniously with them without letting them rule our lives. Through Stoicism, we are taught to recognize and regulate our desires, enabling us to live according to our principles and values, leading to a life of peace and fulfillment. The importance of self-control in Stoicism. One of the core principles of Stoicism is learning to control our emotions rather than being controlled by them. This doesn't mean we have to deny ourselves pleasures, but rather that we should manage and control them so that they don't disrupt the balance in our lives. Emotions, desires, and habits can dominate us if we don't recognize them. But if we can acknowledge and understand those feelings, we can choose how to respond and act wisely. In Stoicism, self-control is not about repressing all emotions, but about maintaining calm and not letting momentary impulses dictate our actions. Seneca, one of the most well-known Stoic philosophers, once said, "A strong person is not someone who lacks emotions, but someone who can master their emotions." So, when you feel tempted or when desires arise, Stoicism teaches us to be aware of those feelings without letting them control us. Self-control in Stoicism also helps us define what truly matters in life, not temporary pleasures, but self-growth, living in alignment with our values and maintaining inner peace. Through the practice of Stoicism, we can learn to identify and manage our desires, not only for sexual behavior, but for all aspects of life. When we apply these principles, we create a more balanced, peaceful existence, free from the chaos caused by unchecked desires. In today's video, we've explored an issue that you might not have thought about before: masturbation and its profound effects on both mental and physical health. We've looked at its historical views, from being considered a sin to scientific findings proving it's a natural act. However, as we've seen, when practiced excessively, it can lead to addiction and a loss of control. Stoicism has provided us with a powerful method to regain self-control, helping us live a more meaningful life. As Seneca said, true strength doesn't come from lacking emotions, but from being able to control them. And you can do that too. Remember, self-control isn't about repression. It's about awareness and real freedom in life. If you found this video helpful and want to continue your journey of self-improvement with Wisdom Daily, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more valuable content. And feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about applying Stoicism to control your habits? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video from Wisdom Daily.